with some working with strings in Python. So what programming basically does is that programming basically clears out the loops and the programming structures. So here in this programming I will be discussing, in the previous video I showed you that if there is a line, suppose the quick brown fox, it would be reversing it, and from the rightmost side, that is fox should be changed to XOF, then brown NWORB. That was the last program which I did. So after completion of this video, I will be also sharing my GitHub repo, and in my GitHub repo I will be naming this program as, suppose reverse word.py, and in that program, in that particular GitHub repo, you will be finding this file having all the driver code for this program. So here what we need to do in order to achieve this, first of all we need to ask the user that, hey user, give me some input so that I can do some calculation, or I can work on with something, work on with something. So I'll be moving into my Visual Studio Code, and there I will be writing my code. So here in my Visual Studio Code, I will be creating a new file which would be pushed into my GitHub repo, and I will be posting the link as I have already told you guys. So the name of this program would be reverse, and it would be reverse word.py. So what is my first motto? My first motto is to ask the user, hey user, give me some input. So we'll be saving in it. It can just float around in the air or somewhere, like it has to be stored in a variable. So I'll be naming my variable as simply a variable, and it is of string type. Variable string would be taking an input. So by input I am asking the user, so hey user, maybe hey user, give me a string to reverse. That is what the user would be asked of. Now we can simply check my program. So what I can do is that I can say print and then variable string, and then to hold the console we can do something like input, and then we can pass in a string like please press enter to exit the console. Please press enter to exit the console. So far so good. Now let me save the file and move back to the terminal, and there in the terminal I will be running the program. So before running the program, let me clear out the console and run the program by simply typing reverse word.py. Fine, let me run the program. So it is asking the user, hey user, give me a string to reverse. I will be saying that the quick brown fox. So whatever input has been given to the user, it is being printed in the same way. So my first task is being achieved, that is I have been able to hold a user given value to a variable. Now we have to work on with that variable. We have to do something so that that variable, inside that variable, the value of the string gets reversed. So I will be converting this variable string at first to, I will be converting it to a list. So I will be naming the list as ls, and it would be taking this variable and it will be split based on spaces. So far so good. Now I will be declaring a for loop for I in range inside this ls, and what it would do is that, so there is no indentation in ls. Okay, fine. So what is the error? Expected. Okay, so I gave for I in range, not I in range, for I in ls. Fine, for I in ls I will be taking one value from the ls, and I will be simply print this I value, and it would be printing like from ls. Okay, so it would be looping from the end of the ls. So I in ls means from the first word, but I need to do something so that the looping is from the end of the ls. So what I will be doing is that, okay, so I will be pressing here -1. This simply means that print I, and this I will be printed in new line, so I don't want that. So for that reason I will be doing end and this one, and after the printing of this thing, there will be a blank printing. So there will be no print variables. So I in ls, but ls is starts from the 0th location, means the 0th is the quick brown fox, but I am starting from the end of it, that is -1. So it would be taking ls. So in ls we have the words. In ls it is variable string based on the split is based on spaces, the quick brown fox. So the quick brown fox here, if you refer it in here, the quick brown fox, so based on the in ls we are having the as one value, quick as another value, brown as another value, and fox is another value. And ls is so 0th is the, 1 is quick, brown is 0 1 2, and fox is subsequently 3. So we won't be printing it in the order in which it is being stored, we will be printing it from the end of it. For that reason I have written -1. So ls -1, and it would print I n, that is so that's all. So for I in ls, fine. I think the program looks promising, and what I will be doing is that I will be here, I will be giving a blank print so that there is a space, and commenting in Python goes on with a pound sign, as they say pound, or we call it hash in our Indian languages. So I think the programming is done. So there will be some spaces, so I will be giving here a colon and maybe a few spaces. Let me save the file and run the file. Let's see what comes up. So what I will be doing is that, hey user, give me a string to reverse. So the quick brown fox is the input which the user will be giving. The quick brown fox, this is the input by the user. Fox brown quick. Fine. Press enter to exit the console. I'm pressing enter, hitting enter to exit the console, and I'll be pushing it to my GitHub repo, and the link to the GitHub repo would be in my YouTube, I mean in the comment section. You can check, not comment section, in the about the video section you will be finding this link to this GitHub, I mean to my GitHub repo for this driver code. Hope you have liked it, and do throw some comments, some likes, maybe I can expect that from you guys, or maybe a subscribe also, so that it can motivate me to make some more of these videos. That's all for this short video, and there will be another one video where I have already discussed. There will be something like show mallo khan s.khan, the initial, printing the initials in Python. So that's all for this video, short video. Hope you have liked it, and that's all for now. Happy coding, guys. Bye bye.